Racing Louisville's Savannah DeMelo has exploded onto the scene in just her second year with the club, leading the team in every major statistical category. But it hasn't always been smooth sailing for DeMelo.
I think I took it for granted, kind of when I'm playing. I had never been injured before. When it's kind of taken away from you, you just realize how much more you want it.
During DeMelo's sophomore season at USC, a torn Achilles put her out for the rest of the season and the year after.
But after the injury, it was really hard. An Achilles is a hard injury to come back from, and I was in a pretty good spot, and then just kind of going from 100% to 0% was pretty gut-wrenching, but it kind of just made me hungrier to come back.
And that she did. DeMelo was drafted by Racing Louisville in 2022 and made an immediate impact, turning into one of the club's most talented young pieces. An MVP caliber season has turned heads from around the league, delivering 8 goals and 3 assists across all competition, dominating every time she steps onto the pitch. Finally, sitting in her home on a summer afternoon, DeMelo got the call.
I just called to let you know that we selected you for the roster for the World Cup.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't joke with something like that.
I think my heart just kind of sank for a little bit, just because it was so it's truly, and it's honestly something that hasn't really hit me, I don't think, fully yet. But it just time kind of stops for a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
But even though DeMelo will be representing the Stars and Stripes at the World Cup, the city of Louisville will always be her first love.
I just want to make the city and the team and everybody proud, and I think just being me and going out there and just being who I am on and off the field is going to do just that.
Hayden Smith, WDRB Sports. Fireworks fly at Lynn Family Stadium as Racing Louisville picks up a much-needed win before the week off. But it wasn't just the fireworks that had 5,000 fans up in their seats. It was the return of one of the club's most beloved players. Nadia Nadim made her much-anticipated return to the club after being sidelined for over 10 months.
Injuries are a part of football. I just felt everything happening with my mom. It was really, really hard.
Nadim's mother, Hamada, tragically passed away last year in a car accident at just 57 years old. Following her second torn ACL in the past 2 years, Nadim was now without the sport that made her who she was.
Not having football, because usually always been my outlet, that's how I cope with everything, was extremely hard.
The 35-year-old's journey back was difficult, but being back at all is something she is cherishing.
You know, I had days where I was feeling miserable, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess I somewhere read that it's not about, how you fall, it's about how you get up again, and I think that's kind of my life story.
Racing Louisville picks up their 3rd victory over Kansas City and picks up 3 points before their next match. From Lynn Family Stadium, Hayden Smith, WDRB Sports.